Beneath the sands of Egypt, there is a chamber that should not exist. No prayers carved into the walls. No gods watching from stone. No hieroglyphs telling the story of a king, a burial, or an afterlife. Just smooth stone, sealed silence, and a mystery that breaks every rule of ancient Egypt. For more than 3,000 years, Egyptian builders followed strict traditions. Every chamber had inscriptions. Every tomb spoke in symbols. Walls were not just decoration, they were instructions for eternity. And yet, deep beneath the desert, archaeologists discovered a room that says nothing at all. The chamber was first detected during a routine subsurface scan, not far from a known dynastic site. At first, researchers assumed it was another unfinished tomb. But when the scans were refined, something strange appeared. The room was perfectly rectangular, with walls aligned to true north, not magnetic north, and carved with a level of precision that suggested deliberate design, not abandonment. When access was finally gained, expectations collapsed instantly. There were no carvings, no cartouches, no burial objects, not even soot from ancient torches. The walls were polished smooth, as if whatever had been placed inside was never meant to be described. This alone would have been unusual, but what followed was more disturbing. In Egyptian belief, hieroglyphs were essential. They were not art, they were technology of the soul. To remove symbols was to erase purpose. A chamber without hieroglyphs was not unfinished, it was forbidden. Some researchers believe the chamber predates dynastic Egypt entirely. The stone composition differs slightly from nearby structures, containing trace mineral patterns not found in later temples. This suggests it may belong to a civilization that existed before the pharaohs, one whose rules were different. Others propose a darker explanation. Ancient Egyptian texts speak of places not to be named, rooms built to contain, not honor, spaces sealed because describing what lay inside would give it power. In these texts, silence was protection. What makes this chamber even more unsettling is its acoustic behavior. When measured, the room absorbs sound almost completely. Voices fall flat, echoes vanish. Even modern instruments record abnormal resonance loss, as if the space was designed to silence vibration itself. Why would ancient builders create a room that erases sound, symbols, and story? There are no burial shafts connected to it, no offerings, no signs of ritual use. It is not a tomb, it is not a temple, it is something else. Some archaeologists quietly speculate it may have been a containment chamber, a place built to isolate an object, a substance, or knowledge that could not be integrated into Egyptian belief. Others suggest it was never meant to be entered again at all. Official reports describe the chamber briefly, then move on. Access was restricted shortly after documentation. No public excavation followed. No explanation was offered. And that silence may be the most important clue of all. Because in ancient Egypt, nothing was left blank by accident. When a room speaks no language, bears no symbol, and tells no story, it may be because history itself was never meant to remember it, and whatever once rested inside that chamber was never meant to be named.